If you have been watching my content for a while, you know I'm against the idea of positioning yourself as an expert. It feels like you are trying to do something that you are currently not, which doesn't make sense to me. But I truly believe and encourage the idea of positioning yourself as a high value individual. Unlike an expert, you're perceived as someone who don't think shallow, who don't act shallow, who is in the constant search for depth and valuable insights. This is what gets people mad at you. You sharing your social proof and how you achieved those outcomes aren't that valuable anymore, because there are so many experts who are doing the same thing, and chances are you end up sharing exactly what they are sharing. And this is because there's no secrets in business. It's often quantity and strategy which cannot be shared through content alone. Maybe you're an expert, maybe you're not. Either way, positioning yourself as a high value individual puts you in a place where you attract other high value individuals, not consumers who are looking for something to binge while having dinner. Here are 5 of my ideas to make this happen. Let's get straight into it. Call it the law of attraction. When you mention some quotes or phrases periodically from other high-value individuals like the ancient Greek philosophers or lifelong practitioners, books written on narrowed subjects, not the typical self-help, and theories that are unspoken, you will attract people who are seeking depth. This is because high-value individuals source their learning from other high-value individuals, especially from the history or past, to make high-end conclusions. If you can give a signal that your ideas come from these people, you will be seen as a high value individual. Don't be afraid to use complex words to solve complex problems. I'm not saying to use jargons to make it feel complicated, but if required, don't be afraid to use unfamiliar words if they can give a lot of context than using simple words. High value individuals are always seeking new words and new ideas. They are gonna Google it in a second if they didn't understood what you just said. You don't have to worry about that. This actually makes you a credible person. I love this quote from Sunny, one of the most authentic personal brands on Instagram. If you can make people say, "Oh, you're right, I never thought of it that way," you are seen as someone who thinks deeply, which is a trait of high value individuals. This might not be applicable for everyone, but if you are someone who loves comedy or the art of humor, don't be afraid to be humorous in your content. This is so powerful because the very next moment someone laughs because of your humor in your content, it unlocks the road to connection. The next time they see your thumbnail in their YouTube home feed, they are gonna click in a second because they like you as a person. High value individuals are not afraid to share their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Making others laugh is one of the greatest way of doing it, which most people can't afford. When someone speaks faster, kids think they are smart. High value individuals know this. If someone speaks faster, they are too insecure to be heard because they might be judged for what they just said. When you speak slowly, number 1, people understand what you're saying. Number 2, you're giving enough time to process what you just said. Most importantly, it makes people feel you're giving a lot of thought into your content. Moreover, you truly believe in what you're saying. Add all these 5 components into your content and see how that goes. That's all for this video. I hope you liked. I will see you on the next one.